Welcome to Yoruba Research Project International Headquarters Nigeria.
Láti wá tún ayé tó ti bàjẹ́ ṣe. Wo bó ṣe dé tó ń darí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jí ní lọ bíbá o. Wo bó ṣe dé tó ń ṣàánú gbogbo ẹ̀dá pátá. Ibikíbi tó ń lọ ló ti ṣàánú. Ó débi ó gbàánú wọlé. Ó débi ó gbàánú wọlé o. Èrò tó ń lọ lọ́nà ẹ gbàánú Olúwa. Aláìsàn ẹ gbà àlàáfíà o. Alára tí ò pé ẹ gbára pípé.
Let every egg bow.
Ẹni tó bẹ nínú òkùnkùn ẹ wá ìmọ́lẹ̀ o. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ dé. Ẹni tó bẹ nínú òkùnkùn ẹ wá ìmọ́lẹ̀ o. Ẹ wá ìmọ́lẹ̀ ká ẹ lè yege. Ẹ wá ìmọ́lẹ̀ ká ẹ lè yè. Ẹ wá ìmọ́lẹ̀ káyé yín lè di ọ̀tun. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ dé. Gbogbo ẹ̀dá tí ń bẹ nínú òkùnkùn ẹ wá ìmọ́lẹ̀ o. Ìmọ́lẹ̀ dé. Ẹ̀dá tí ń bẹ nínú òkùnkùn ẹ wá ìmọ́lẹ̀ o.
Yes, welcome to Yoruba Research Institute. Yes, this is the light. Let everyone in darkness come to the light. Now, the light has come, so let every head that is rising up, bow. Yes, every confusion, everything must bow out today. Now, today we're looking at, should Nigeria split? Who's going to do that? Who want to do that? On what basis are they going to do that? Yes. Well, so this Yoruba Research Institute. So on what basis are you talking about the splitting? So you have here the Ududua, you have the Biafra. For what? What do you want to split? And what is it that you want to split? How do we start from? Where do we start from? Let's look up Biafra. Now Biafra want to split, and now the canon want to go. Who are the people that you want to carry? Do you know the people? Do you know the meaning of the word Igbo? Do you know the meaning of the word Igbo? Why Igbo and Igbo? Why are those two the same word? So if you don't understand those things, so then what are you? So what did you want to separate? What do you want to split? So if you don't know where you're coming from, then how will we be able to understand where you're going? So that's why most of the decisions, all these decisions, that's why they don't work out. That's why they don't prosper. And because now, when you are opposing to the mind of God, to the agenda of the Creator of heaven and the earth, or you are. Now, first thing you need to know, these people in Nigeria, who are they? You don't know who they are. Even you don't even know yourself. You don't even know who you are. Most of the names you are bearing in your locality, you can't explain the meaning of most of the names you bear, and you want to split. More to the Odudua people. Who is Odudua? You don't know who is Odudua? You don't know? You know nothing about him. Most of the story, the story you count, you said he's a god. So he created Ife. So who created London? Who created America? He said he's a father of, he's no Odudua, he's no father of anybody. So you don't know who Odudua is. So because you don't know who Odudua is, so you are not in the right stand to say you want to start anything Odudua nation. Oduduwa was never even in Africa. Oduduwa never stepped into Africa. The one who brought all these Igbo and Yoruba, all these Benin, all these people that brought them into West Africa, the first one that brought men that first established a nation in West Africa is called Odu, Inoa. And that's why the community where Ife Palace is established is called Inoa. And it is from that place that almost everybody that came unto him to West Africa, they split off. They first come to him in that place in Ife, then they started distributing, the rest sharing the land. Because their kingdom in Yemen was destroyed. So they escaped, they came to West Africa, which is a virgin land. So immediately, and they know, yes, I mean, because of their past experience, they must have come to that place before. You know, they are a nation by the sea of Yemen. So they go into all this river exploration, the sea exploration. They go to Africa, East Africa, and probably they must have someone in East Africa that have understanding of the West African too. So they started manning kind of strongholds around. So they want to fill that whole land immediately, so that if anything, to be able to guide against any encroachment from the sea, that any ship might want to land, I want to establish anything around them, or maybe they want to attack them. They remember the way they were attacked in Yemen. So they started moving around. They want to kind of establish to fill that place. And from the previous videos, you will learn how you must have seen how Shango came in, the Zua Al Yemen came in, the ancestor of Shango, and how Shango brought Islam and all those things, and how all those things came to be. Yeah, so you see, so now, so the Oduduwa you are celebrating, do you know him? You call him Oduduwa, and now you call him Odua. So why do you call him Oduduwa? Why did you call him Odua? You call him Odua. You should call him Odua. So why did you give all those names? You don't understand all those things, and you want to have Oduduwa nation. So you can call your nation any other thing, but not Oduduwa, because you don't understand. You don't know who Oduduwa is. You don't know who Oduduwa was, who he is, and who Oduduwa is supposed to be. But from here to us in Yoruba Torah Research Institute, well, not yet registered, but you see working on the research, we know that the King David, the one whom your Bible, English Bible called David, is actually Odu Iwade, which is Odu Iwade, Odu Iwa Oyade, Odu Iwa Oyade. So it is named, you short into Odua. So that king is a celebrated King David. So he's the one that your ancestors have been, because throughout the Israelites, they celebrate that is their first and greatest king. Apart from his son, also Solomon, which is Dauda, Daudu, Uyoa, which is the name which was reduced to Daudu. So Daudu was reduced to Daudu. So Daudu is not actually David, like the Islamites and the Islamic people know. That is very wrong. Of course, they are not the people of the Torah, so they can make mistakes. So you see, Daudu, that is the name of Solomon. So Odu Iwade Odua is the name of King David. So from our work, the names coming out from the Torah has revealed that you that call yourself Yorubas, the Bini and all these people, you are the Nope, the Gala, what's coming out and show that your names are there in the Atoi Wairi. You are descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So this the name you are trying to celebrate is actually the name of King David. And so you is trying to separate yourself and say Odua is nothing. It doesn't work because you don't know him. So you don't know the magnitude of that name. So that name actually ruled over the Nope people. That name, the person that the one that bear that name was a king over Nope, over Ibini, over years in his time when he was alive. And that is King David. The Ibini people are the tribe of Benjamin. The Nope people are Naphtali. The Ishakri people are Issachar. So now, so you see, so he ruled over all these people when he was alive, and that's thousands of years ago. And you want to establish your minute, I don't know what your population is. You don't say Udua Republic. And there's nothing like that. And if there's anything in the Atoi Wairi, in the Torah, the prophecy of Oyoiwa, of the creator of heaven and the earth, concerning the name Odua, it is that Oyashiriala, Israel, which is actually Oyashiriala, will be restored. And when it is restored, all the tribes coming together as one mighty nation, Oduade will rule over them. That is a descendant of Oduiwade will rule over them. So the house of David will rule over Oyashiriala. It's not you're establishing a nation republic of Oduwade. So that is that. So presently, all this Biafra and all this your Oduwade, yes, you are actually working against the agenda of Oduiwa. You are moving contrary to the program of the Creator of the heaven and the earth, and you are bound to fail. You are failed already. You are failed already. It's just a failure from the beginning. Because whenever you are doing a thing and you are opposing to the agenda of the Creator of heaven and the earth, it is bound to fail. So I would say, just all your resources, just keep your resources, use your money to eat and drink, use your money, all the money you are using to do all those things, eat and drink, enjoy yourself. All the money you are using to do all those things, go to villages, all those farmers in the southwest, that are still using cutlass to farm, go and give them tractors, let them use tractors, let them begin to farm, like do great farming, and there will be more food in the southwest. And stop wasting all those resources. And what is the reason? Why do you say you want to go? Biafra, why did you want to go? You say that the Fulani, the Hausas, they are the one controlling Nigeria. All the resources of Nigeria is going to the north. It's not coming to you. That is a lie. That is a lie. I say again, that is a lie. Because now, the stupidity of the people of the Southerners is their greed and the wickedness that they do to themselves. I'll say it again. The greed and the wickedness that you are doing to yourself, that your own people are doing to you, is what is causing you to make it feel that the Hausas are packing everything. But it is actually you who are greedy, you are evil to yourself. But yes, the Fulanis, the Hausas, and they know about the stupidity of your own people to yourself. So I don't know what you want to claim. Because there's nothing that they are sharing in Nigeria, that they are taking in Nigeria, that there are not some of your own people that are there. And when they share it, they just keep them out. They collect their own share. Now, there are some of the things I have seen so far. I have seen that in the north, you see almost all their farmers, they are using tractors. They are using tractors. They use all those machineries to do farming. So they enjoy a lot. They enjoy farming. Almost of their workers, they also have farms that are going on for them. They have a lot of acres and hectares of farms. But hey, my dear, you in the southwest, all your farmers, your original farmers, what are they using? Are they not still using cutlass? Even in the north, those that are not using tractor, they are using cow and all they use cow to drag iron, all those to make ridges. They don't use hand. So using of the cows and those using tractor, they are still almost the same thing, because the cow they will drag the whatever to dog the ridges. So they can still do a lot of work per day, and they can cover a large portion of ground. But your own people in the southwest, you still have to wait for one Hausa man to come so that you pay, or people from I don't know what to call them, people from outside Nigeria, and they'll collect big money. The money that somebody in the north will use to do 2-3 acres of land, you will use it to make ridges of one plot in the southwest. And yes, so you say all the tractors are going to the north. But it is your stupidity. Because in this my little experience, and I've been into some of things before, into farming before Oyoiwa brought me into this work. I have been to Federal Ministry of Agriculture in Abeokuta, not even their main office. So there is one that is around Odeda, close to Odeda, that is Bantoko, Odeda local government. Yes. So I've seen there. Many times I get there, I will see tractors, 20, 30. They will remove those ones. Another set will come again. Rice processing machines, they will come. It will go. It will leave that place. Another set will come again. But as the thing, they come and they go, none of the farmers, the original farmers, none of them collect any of these things. So you people in Southwest are very stupid and wicked to yourself. So it is your people they are evil and satanic agents among you that will not make it to be free. So now in the north, when all these tractors get to them, they share it to the end user, their farmer, ordinary farmers. They have access to this farm, all these tractors and all these things to use. But you in the south, your rich men, your politicians, your criminals that you put as leaders, those that give you money, they give you feeding money, they give you 1,000 naira. And when they get to position, all the tractors that are coming in, all the rice pressing machines that are coming in, they share it among themselves. They will go to the federal ministry. They will bribe those people. They are the one that will collect all those tools. And you are blaming Hausa, you are blaming Fulanis. It's actually madness of the highest order. And it is those your leaders that are blocking your face that to prevent you from seeing the truth. So you are fighting the Fulanis and the Hausas. But your own leaders that are actually those that kept you in slavery and captivity, you refuse to fight them. There is a Greek loan. In the north, they are begging their youth, their active youth, to come and collect the loan and go and farm. And they make it available to them. But in the south here, the rich men and the politicians, they will bribe the Greek officers. The money is only for them. The real farmers, they will not be able to get substantial money. Young people that want to do farming, they will put a lot of criteria before you that you prefer to run away. And you are blaming the Fulani and the Hausas. So actually, it is some of these things is because it is stupidity to now say based on these things you want to secede, you want to go away on your own. When you now go on your own, those criminals that are your leaders now, that are sharing all those things, they will now have full power over all the resources. Now, because of the Fulani and the Hausas now, they see there are some things they have to exercise some caution. Because they have to, they share, they have to share. At least some have to go to the north. But when you are under them, your destiny is finished. Even with this, you are in Nigeria, some of your governors still use thugs to scatter things and to molest you. And by the time you are now on your own, then your destiny is finished. So it's actually now let's look at it based on the identity of the people in West Africa. Your desire to form these what you call nations is very wrong. You don't know who these people are. You yourself, you don't know who you are. So in every way, and your basis, your reason for you want to go, it's also zero. Because now all of you in the south, in the north, you are all evil, unrighteous. You are Satan incarnate. Because the resources that should go around to everybody, some of your leaders in the south and in the north, they sat down and everything, they pack everything abroad. And yet you want to secede. Even some of you that are leading all this, you want to secede. Some of you that are saying, yes, you want to go. Some of you benefit from the criminality and the corruption in this nation. Yes, most of these people that are leading you, they say, Oduduwa, you want to go to a nation, you want to go Biafra. Most of these people, check their story. What is their who are the sources? Who are those financing them? Those that stole money from Nigeria. Those who ruled government before and they stole government money. So they are using their money to finance this thing. Do you now think when you now go away, they will not hand over the nation to you? They will, the nation, your life, your destiny will now be in their hand totally. Now, some of the reason why some of them are afraid now, presently in Nigeria, is that anybody can become the president and say you want to probe the past and send them to jail. Some of your past leaders that have gone to jail, by the time you split on your Biafra and your Biafra, some of those leaders, they are the one that will be controlling your destiny. They will be stealing and they will be controlling you, and nobody will be able to send them to jail. Because you are now smaller nation. But the way we are big and we still have, you can see there is strength in the numbers. So somebody can still rise up from anywhere and probe your Igbo leader that is a criminal, and probe a Yoruba leader that is a criminal. Somebody can rise up among the Yoruba and probe the Hausa leader that is a criminal. But by the time you are divided and you are in the hand of Hausa criminal, you are finished. You are in the hand of Igbo criminal. Your life, nobody to get somebody that will come and deliver you. So then, if you now get someone that wants to deliver you, it will be total rebellion and you will be thrown into chaos. Go and check it in South Sudan. So all this splitting, in every ramification, There's no justification. Now, let's go to the ministry, to the ministry of works, the state ministry. Let's go and check what is happening there. Before you get anything that you're supposed to get freely, you must pay bribe. Federal ministry, state ministry, local government, NIN registration, they are collecting bribe, 6,000 from people, some places 3,000, and you want to split. On what basis? All of you are criminals. So you are. There's no reason to you are just. So if you said you cut away from, they are still criminals. Your people will still suffer. They will still be poor, but because they are still criminal, greedy people in your midst too. Among the Igbos, among the Yorubas, they are there. The Hausas will even enjoy better, because they are not as greedy and as stupidly greedy as you Igbos and Yoruba, actually Southerners. Because some of the things that are coming to the end users in Nigeria is still getting to their own people. Coronavirus money, we saw it in the north, they were sharing it. In the south, what happened? Where were the money sent to? It is always been shared. Anything that has come to the south will be shared by the leaders of the Southerners. Coronavirus of those NDDs, is it NDDC, Naga Delta? The 10 billion, who are the people? Did they share it to the end users like the way the Northerners are sharing to their own people? And you can see it on camera. They are sharing to individuals. They share 10 billion in Naga Delta, and they could not record the video of where they share it to individuals, the people, the end users, the people that really need the money. And you say you want to go, you want to do Biafra, you want to do this. It is Satan. It is evil. It is evil. It is. So looking at all these things, there's no argument that you have, because even most of you, as I've said before, most of people leading this whatsoever you are calling you want to divide, they are what? They are product of what? Of corruption. So when they actually get an opportunity to do anything, they are not going to deliver you from corruption. They will transport you. They will just take you from a corruption where they don't have much control. They will now bring you into a corruption where they have absolute control. So that's actually what they are fighting for. There's a corruption in Nigeria, but the Igbos did not have absolute control. So if they see anything now, they have to share it with some Hausa and some Yorubas to be able to cover it up. So they have to share it with some police officers, with some army officers, to cover everything up. You need people like that, strong rulers like that. You need people like that, and you have to share a lot of people. But on your own now, they don't need to share anybody. You just amidst themselves. You just sit upon it, and your destiny is finished with the life. So they can easily and quickly finish your destiny. But in Nigeria, it's not somehow very easy for them, because they still have to share. But they don't want to share again. That's why they say, yeah, let's go. Want to be. But even now in Nigeria, let's look at now, how are we managing what is coming out of Nigeria in the south? Everything that is being released don't get to the end users. It doesn't get to the people. Everywhere, governor's office, the public workers, public servants, police, army, either Hausa, either Yoruba, either Igbo, criminals, everybody. So what is all this nonsense shout? So it's actually stupidity. So for now, any agenda to split is contrary to the purpose of the creator of heaven and the earth, whose name is Oyoiwa. So I would just say, let's sit down and find a way to make things work. Let's sit down, find a way to make things work, and the only way to make things work is let there be death sentence for anyone that steal 1 naira from public fund. Anybody that take 1 naira, as small as 1 naira from public fund, let them be killed. Let there be death sentence for anyone that take as small as 1 naira from the public fund. So if you can have such a law like that, that is when we will be sensible. That is when sense will return unto us. In Nigeria, the aged, the small, the middle age, everybody criminals, everybody running after money. when it comes to money, there's no restriction. People cannot control themselves. So Nigeria splitting there's no basis on no basis is it right? On no basis, there's no basis that you want to use to explain the reason why we should split. So and then more than that is that yes, the based on the identity of who the people of West Africa are, who we are, all this thing you are doing is not going to work. So rather than we splitting, what we need actually in West Africa is what? Is to merge together. Let Nigeria become a state. Let Ghana become a state. Let all these African nations, let them become a state. So we have United States of we have a sort of United States. So now, if you can have such a things, because one of the problems we have in West Africa is actually our politicians. They are very greedy and they are many. So they are ready to share everything. Now, instead of our politicians spending money to improve our education in our countries, they prefer to share the money amidst themselves and send their own children abroad. Instead of they building bridges and doing all those things, they prefer to go abroad and go and see beautiful bridge in Dubai, and they will go and snap on a bridge on all those big hotels in Dubai. Instead of using that money, the money that they're supposed to use to make a conducive environment for us to have the same thing here, they will share it amidst themselves so that they can go there to enjoy and to snap and to do all those things. So looking at all these things, there's no basis, there's no genuine reason, there's no reason why Nigeria should split. Rather, Nigeria need one thing. We need to face the reality. Let there be death sentence for anybody that take as small as 1 naira from the public funds. All the public servants that are collecting money when they are not supposed to collect, death sentence. Let everybody, if you let them, immediately there is a proof. No going to court to all this one that the useless courts we have in Nigeria, that they will be dilly-dallying and all those judges using all those useless tactics. Even let the court and the judge and the lawyers that play useless tactics for a criminal, let them also die too. So I think if we can do all these things, I think we will get somewhere. And all this stupid cry, I think we should die down. Because for me, there's no genuinity in all these things. There's no genuineness. There's no genuine agenda. There's no freedom in this breaking away. Rather, it's what? It's a deeper and a more stronger slavery that they want to introduce you to. In all this dividing into all this breaking away. So, but this way we are large. So all we need is, what West Africa needs is what? We need a larger nation. A larger nation like Russia. A larger nation like America that will be strong and more strong, because the more the people now stronger. And find a way to structure so that we have what? We have reduce or cut down on the amount of politicians. Now, if Nigeria become a state and all these Ghana become a state, you have a United Nation, so they can have like independent states working together as a nation. So if you have independent states working as a nation, so that means what Nigeria we have is a governor. Then from governor, maybe the governor directly can start working with what? With the local government streets. So all these people that are governors, all these politicians, you reduce it at least almost by 50%. And if you can cut off all these political officers by 50%, you have done a lot of things for Nigeria. So it's breaking is not what Nigeria needs. We need to face the reality, to face the truth. Nigeria is a country. You want to join Nigerian army, you have to pay bribe, you have to know one colonel. That's a stupid country. It is stupidity that is living in you. Nigeria army that people are going to die. They want to go and die for their country. So you see, they have to know colonel. There's no sense. There's no. I want to say the head of Nigerians and our head are not correct. If our head is correct, somebody want to join army, he has to know one colonel. In a right situation, everybody should pass through military training, so that if any exigencies come, everybody can rise up. We have enough hands to be able to go to war. But in Nigeria here, no, you must know, you must be connected, Is that you are connected, you pay bribe. Even ordinary police force, you want to join, you have to pay bribe. Stupidity of the highest order. No, it is, let's face reality. And if you divide now, the same thing, it is this same police and army officers that will head your new army that you want to form. So it is just like from fry pan, it will be like fry pan to fire. So West Africa actually need to march together. We need a stronger and a bigger nation. Let Nigeria become a state. Let Ghana become a state. And so what you have in Nigeria is a governor. So all those power of presidency that make all those politicians very stupid. Let's let it die down. We can reduce it. We can cut down a lot of political office holders. So actually to reduce the expenses of government. So that because what government actually need to spend of it is infrastructures and not political office holders. But Nigeria, most of the money, government money is going to the hand of senators and everything like that. So you see, it is not much money for projects. Thank God we even have a president now that desire to spend money on projects, unlike previous ones that they were just sharing, share the money, share the cake. So there's no genuine reason for Nigeria to split. And that is now looking at what is happening. But from our table here, Yoruba Torah Research Institute, we know who the identity of people in West Africa, and we know the agenda, the purpose of the creator of heaven and the earth, YHWH, is that in the last days, the nation of Israel, YHWH, whom you call Israel now, we stand as one nation, not divided again. Yes, God caused them before that they will be divided, they will fight each other, they will destroy each other. But that has happened so far. But now, in the last days, they will come together and there shall be one nation. And David, Oduyiwade, will rule over them. So actually, that is what we are having now. So that is the move of God now. So if you are moving against that, you are moving to your destruction. So please, I'm just telling you now, any of you, all of you that are clamoring for division, you are moving against the agenda of God, and you will perish with such moves. So I think let's just get it that way. Rather of splitting, we are merging up with other West African nations. So Nigeria become a state, and I know we have various other states like that, and we have a bigger people and a nation where anybody that take public fund is put to death. That is it. No argument, no court, no lawyer. Saying if there is a proof, there is a perfect proof that you take public fund, you collect bribe, death sentence immediately. Then we will have a very mighty, powerful, great nation that China will hear and fear. America will give respect. Russia will give acknowledgement. So thank you very much. So this is from Yoruba Torah Research Institute. So now these are the things that are happening in Nigeria. So we have to kind of say one or two things about those things. First thing is the mind of the agenda of God, the agenda of YHWH, the creator of existence. For now, is that the YHWH, the descendant of YHWH, that is Oya is Jacob. They are going to become one. They are going to stand together as one nation. And then we have them now spread Nigeria, Ghana, and all these West African nations, even into South American nations. So, but the Torah said there shall be one nation. So, what we're looking up to in the agenda of God is merging up of nations to become a united nation, kind of united state. So they standing as individual states and merging up as a nation, working under an umbrella, which is what? YHWH, that is Israel. So that is the prophecy, and that is the agenda, and that is what is going to stand, because that is the purpose of God. So any other thing that you are any clamoring now for any other thing is actually going to fail. And so that is the first base I've just mentioned. And I also try to look at, let's even put, if you want to put that aside, let's look at what is happening in Nigeria. Some of the bases for which some of these people that are crying that you want to go. Why? When you look at it also, you see that there's no genuine reason, because even most of these people that are leading most of these cries, most of them are even product of corruption in Nigeria. And most of the people sponsoring them are corrupt people in Nigeria. It's those that got their money through corrupt means. So if they now just go, they will just strangle the fresh nation they want to born. They are the one that will kill it with their corrupt mentality. Because now there will not be influence, there will not be external influence to caution their greediness. But presently in Nigeria, as it is, despite so much greediness in our leaders, they have to exercise a lot of caution because of other partners, because the Igbo has to exercise caution because of the Yorubas and the Hausas, so the Hausas and so the Yorubas. Because if you want to even steal any money and you don't want any trace, you have to involve some Yorubas, you have to involve some of those guys. So if you see any stealing that is going on and is going on scot-free and it is well covered, it is because all of them they agree together. So, but if we can face the reality and just let anybody that take 1 naira from public fund from the coffers of the government or by taking bribe, let them be put to death. It is very easy. We have a very strong and a mighty nation. So thank you. So if our leaders can work on that, I think Nigeria can start really experiencing good and a mighty growth in the positive direction. But who is going to start it? Can the president alone carry out such things? No. If all the senators are enjoying the corruption, all the public servants are enjoying the corruption, police officers, the armies, they're enjoying the corruption, you see that? So how do you want to bring a new order? The only way is what? By divine mighty operation of God. I know some people have thought about revolution, but even those that want to lead the revolution, who are they? Let's check them. Who are they? How did they get their money and how did they get it? Most of them have corruption. So you see, so corruption cannot actually fight against corruption. But the creator of heaven and the earth, YHWH, is able to stop it. And when God comes to stop some of these things, sometimes it will cost a lot of removal of a lot of politicians. Of course, some of them will have to face a lot of troubles. All right, so that is it. If you desire Nigeria to move ahead, so it is the hand of the leadership. But that is looking at things ordinarily. But as basis on our work here, Yoruba Torah Research Institute, and information and agenda of YHWH. Well, YHWH is going to intervene. Everything that looks impossible is going to be possible. There will be a transformation. Yes, there will be a transformation. It will be a forced transformation. And anybody that will not agree, that will not follow on that will not desire this transformation, that will stand against this transformation, will perish with the intervention of YHWH. Anybody that actually, those that would desire that Nigerians will continue to be slave to them and their families, those that want to see Nigeria as a continue where they will continue to steal, that this avenue whereby they only can steal and pack money, and that these things must continue like this. Your days are numbered. In the name of the Lord, in the name of YHWH, the creator of heaven and the earth, your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. For everyone who rejoices in this state of Nigeria presently, for everyone who is feeding fat from the corruption in Nigeria, your days are numbered. Your days are numbered. In the name of YHWH, the creator of the heaven and the earth, your days are numbered. And so it is, in the name of the Lord. Thank you very much for joining our video, Yoruba Torah Research, Project International, Headquarters, Nigeria. Yes, thank you very much. So you want to be a partner? You can reach out. You want to support us? You can reach out through Sterling Bank from Nigeria, from outside Nigeria. You can reach us through this. Yes, as I used to say before, if you're partnering with us, may the Lord will bless you. The Lord will lift you. But if you are sending stolen money, because based on what we've done today, I know some of you Nigerians are so criminal intended that we say, all right, you know what we do, you steal some money and you send it to him, so that when they now want to trace the money, now say, yes, you sent it to Yoruba Torah Research Institute. This is it. This is what will happen. If you send a stolen money, this is what will happen. Your house will be cursed. Your children will be cursed. Your generation will be wiped out. God himself, Oyoiwa, who is the author of this work, with you that offering, we awaken him to destroy you quickly and very shortly. So that will be your, and that could be the, you will get that. But for those who labor and are sending from their sweat, the Lord will see your sweat from the gift and the support you're sending, and He will pour out His blessing upon you in the name of Oyoiwa. Ibuyirekun, that's the word for blessing in Hebrew. Ibuyirekun Oyoiwa. We continue with you. Thank you very much. Bye.